the only reason why I'm making this video is the video I'm currently working on is not going to be done for another 2 weeks, and I just decided to make this because I had these clips laying around, so yeah, here they are. Now before watching, good luck trying to understand what I'm saying. I'm talking somewhat fast, and also, I'm just going out. So if you can understand what I'm saying, you should probably stop watching this video and join Harvard. I don't know. But yeah, if you still want to watch it, it's just gameplay. There's no animation. I'm not gonna animate that. That's too much for my professional little brain to handle. But yeah, they're the first person who can create a VR or Neuralink. I already talked about the Neuralink and how in the future VR is gonna be like ancient, because you probably have Neuralink, which you can probably just lay in your bed, shut your brain off, either go into a dream state, or it can just simulate it for you and it's processing with your brain, and your brain is pretty damn powerful. And you can probably also, because it's linked to your brain, feel everything. You can probably actually be there using the Neuralink, which is fucking dope as shit. Which means that you, instead of, and I feel like we should go that direction. There were some problems, like what if the Neuralink overheats? I don't think you don't have any pain receptors, I don't think, in your brain. Which means that if it starts to overheat, you might not even really feel it, but your brain is certainly going to feel it at some point. So there's a problem with that, and that's horrifying to me. But you would be able to play a game and actually be there, feeling like you're there, seeing things with your own actual eyes, not like a headset, where yeah, it's more immersive, but you still feel the headset and the controls. No, you feel like using your actual hand. You're in a dream-like state or whatever. You're laying down, and you're legit in the game. You're probably laying down in your bed in real life, and you're in, the Neuralink like takes over, and now you're in a dream-like state. You're seeing things, you're hearing things like you are there, because it's simulating things for you using your brain and, you know, other stuff like that. You're seeing it, you're feeling it, you can touch it, you can hear it, you can talk, you can do whatever. That's just the Neuralink. The part of it I want to get into is if the first person who ever makes it, where they makes like 11 Labs and character AI or Chat AI, where you can talk to fictional characters like they're them, but you can also, they also sound like them. And they can make that 3D, either VR or Neuralink, where you can talk to them, you can actually like touch them, you can be with them. They sound like them, they respond like them, they have like all these, which I think shouldn't be that difficult to link together in a, if you could, you know, get all of it, link them together in a program, and then have a character, and then you only really need like the text talking thing. That's really the only thing you need. You need to have the 3D character at the level labs and add Chat AI or whatever, or some things like that, that can sound like them and also respond like them. And then just have those actions also converted into movements, so it moves along to what it's doing. So if angry, moves like it's angry, and then make it so you can talk to it, and you can respond, and you can have a conversation. That you're gonna make millions of that. But if you can do that in Neuralink, that's gonna be much more immersive, and you could probably actually live in those worlds for long ass times. But even if it's in VR, I would take it. It could be super, super cool. There's some problems with copyrights, which I really feel like it's gonna be a bitch, and also just dumb. I know they want to protect it, but I feel like that, I mean, it could just be revolutionary. It could be cool. Imagine how fucking dope it could be, sitting around with your like favorite waifu, Master Chief on the other side. You're actually feeling it, seeing it, or just in VR where you can actually talk to them and respond. You're gonna make bank. You're gonna be rich. You're gonna be the richest person on the fucking planet if you do that. $10 a month. The weeps are gonna flock to you. I want to actually talk to them, and they can respond. They sound like them, and they can talk back to me. That could be cool. And I can see them, touch them. Neuralink is going to take over because you can just be in the dreamlike state. You're just going to be in a simulated whatever world. And that's it. You're just going to lay in your bed. You're going to be in simulated world. There's no need for VR. So, in the future, I'm getting it. I actually feel like we should try to improve on it as much as possible. So, that's, you know. But there's also another way you could go, which Apple's new headset, where it's just AI. We live in the same world, but it's AI. But I mean, we would probably progress so far that you could still feel stuff in VR. In 10 years, if Neuralink, that's why you can probably do what I just said. in 20 years, I would predict that if Apple gets their way, then that would probably be how it is. Which, I mean, Apple, they have a little over Elon, which is whatever. I'm personally like the Neuralink more than I do like the Apple AR. Because, yeah, you're still in the real world, but I mean, if VR and AR have become so far at that point that, I mean, it might not really be that big of a difference, really, if it's a Neuralink or headset. You might still feel, it might still be in a dream-like state. You might still just be able to look around normally and feel things that are in there and talk to the characters and see the characters and touch the characters and, I don't know, play catch with the characters. So, yeah. But Apple's thing, it's not going to hook on immediately. There's some problems with the headset itself. Also, with the pricing of $300,000, over $3,400. Whoever's buying that is most likely not going to take it outside with them. Most likely not. That's an expensive headset. You're not going to go outside with $3,400 taped to your face. That's not going to happen. So it's basically just useless. Now, Apple's probably not going to lower the price point, but eventually it might become normalized. Again, the goofy looks is a little bit like, but they're going to change it. It's the first generation. The first generation probably, or usually, sucks. That's just what it is. It lacks features and it sucks, but it's the first one. But I see in a world where, I mean, they could, Neuralink and VR or AR, whatever you want to call it, could exist in a world where it's like half-half, but I feel like it's either going to be one or the other. So either Neuralink wins, and that's just how we do it, and they like simulate AR from our brains, which I mean could be an option, or Apple wins and we all just live without Neuralink. And I feel like Apple's going to have the upper hand because convincing people to have surgery where they put basically like a little chip inside your brain. It's not really that, appealing. It's not that appealing, especially to all the folks who don't know anything about it. It's not appealing at all compared to just strapping a headset to your face. So maybe they're gonna have the upper hand, but okay. Still, if I can sit with Master Chief and like actually feel like bond for next to Master Chief, talking to Master Chief, and it sounds exactly like him, and have a conversation with him and play like hula hoop with him, fucking take my money. Who do I gotta pay? What do I gotta do? I would do it in a heartbeat. If they can mix like what 11 Labs is using, and like ChatGPT, character AI, plus a 3D model, plus basically an AI game that simulates everything and just makes up everything and just remembers a detailed description of what it wants, so it doesn't have to save whole files. That would be great. If you can combine that, we should not take that much more space out than a regular game. That would be beautiful. That would be revolutionary. That would be something that we should strive for, to put more AI in it. Because imagine you be able to talk to Master Chief. Master Chief's able to respond. You can feel the fire. You can feel the. Now that's a different thing making you feel it. But even if it's just a simple VR thing where you can talk to Master Chief, he can talk back to you. You can have a conversation with him. It sounds like Master Chief. You can walk around in the city, and it just remembers like, okay, just remember like 4 houses, this, it looks like this, and this has this and this color, and you can just remember that and just regenerate what it roughly looked like, or regenerate it after a picture. That's going to be huge, because you can just remember a detailed description or a picture and just regenerate it. Now there's the problem with lag and stuff there, but I feel like it should be powerful enough to do it, especially if you do it somewhat beforehand. But imagine how cool, imagine your face, you're gonna make money off it. That's what I'm saying. The waifus, just 2 weeks alone would pay you millions to actually be there with the waifu in real life. And if you make it somewhat affordable, you're gonna be rich. Like fucking rich.